Hey there, everybody. I'm Aslan. He's Michael Langston. It's Warchant.com's Warchant TV. Subscribe to our website. You can see all of it around the screen, how to do it, but also subscribe to our YouTube channel. That's absolutely free of charge. Also is the fact that Michael Langston, not only well-versed in football, but my guy, he's got some hoops news for us, it looks like. Michael,
Hoops. Yeah.
Leonard Hamilton and the staff have been stacking wins the last few seasons, obviously, winning the ACC regular season title for a first time. Has really sort of stepped up their pedigree when it comes to recruiting in certain circles of power basketball around the country. They have a 4-star they're hot on the trail on. You feel that might even be able to reach a 5-star at some point.
Yeah. His name is Matthew Cleveland. He's out of Atlanta, Georgia at Pace High School. He's a guy they've been working on a while. C.Y. Young, Leonard Hamilton, both have been a big part as far as this kid's recruitment. Certainly, some top schools already, in the mix with him that include Kansas, Michigan, NC State, Stanford. Those are all teams that compile his top 5, and so. But FSU's probably been on him, the longest or one of the longest, and a guy that I feel has a good chance to end up being a 5-star prospect, and certainly would be a big addition for this class.
I guess what's sort of the buzz you think for him when it comes to FSU? What has FSU on his radar, and maybe one of the teams it's actually to beat?
Well, I think FSU always does, I think, really good in the Atlanta area. If you look at some of the prospects they've already landed, I want to say from the Georgia area, I think Terrence Mann and those guys, I think Dwayne Bacon were guys that are from the area. Could be wrong with.
Well, yeah, not T-Man, but Devin Vassell. You're trying to think Devin Vassell.
Okay. Well, I'm thinking Devin Vassell. Either way, they've done really good in that area, and that's where CY is very strong. I think the buzz around this kid is what he likes so much is he sees that FSU is now, let's just call it like it is. They're a national top 5, top 10 program nationally. Like they've showed that the last few years, and you watch the way Leonard manages his lineup, manages everything, and kids want to be a part of that. You saw that last year with them landing Scotty Barnes and Sadar Calhoun, the best JUCO player in the country. So I think it just shows you what they're doing as far as developing talent, and 2, I think this kid's excited about where this team's going to go, and just the fact that this team is on the brink of championships. I'm not talking about just playing for the ACC title every year. They're a national title contender. So I think this kid sees that. I think it's a very attractive thing to him as far as the FSU program, and then the relationships with FSU, I think, are certainly excellent. This kid can shoot the lights out from the outside. He can take it to the hoop. He can do a little bit of everything. Had a very strong performance in his last tourney. I think the Corey Evans with Rivals was at, and Eric Bossi. They just raved about this kid's performance. So this kid's moving up the charts, but FSU's been a team that have always, figured that they sit in the best spot. I put my forecast for him a couple weeks ago. So did Corey Evans. So did Eric Bossi. So did Dan McDonald with Rivals. So I think the sense is the vibe is feeling that it's looking, in a positive direction for FSU, and they could add another major addition on Tuesday.
Look at that. All right, so we do have a date on the decision form. It'd be Tuesday.
Yes. Yeah, I think it's going to be Tuesday afternoon, probably around 3. He just decided Sunday morning that he's going to make that decision. Now, Eric Bossi for Rivals did indicate that he felt a decision was coming, soon, even before he announced. So I think this has kind of been rumored about that he could make a decision, and I think FSU sits in a great spot. They already have Bryce McGowan's another top 50 guard in their class. So adding these two together, that's one heck of a backcourt. That will be one heck of a backcourt, and it just shows you the prowess that Leonard Hamilton has in basketball recruiting now. It's not anymore now where, they're a team that keeps it quiet and have these quiet recruitments and then jump in there and bam, land somebody. They still do that, and we saw that with Tanner Nagone, who they added from the 2020 class as a transfer, but they are so nationally known now. Recruits are now starting to take notice, and this kid would be another big step as far as showing that off.
Matthew Cleveland, 4-star recruit, maybe a 5-star at some point. He'll make his commitment on Tuesday. Keep connected to warchant.com for the latest on that. And also hit the like button if you like this. We'd appreciate it. For Michael, I'm Aslan. Thanks for watching.